Prayer is such an incredible thing when we think about it. It's our way to be able to communicate and have a personal relationship with the God of the universe. Now, because prayer is so personal, when we have the experience where we pray to God and we don't feel like God is answering, which, if we're being honest, is more often than not, then what we have a tendency to do is to take it personal. And we question what's going on here, what's wrong with us, are we not doing things right, are we not good enough? And what Jeremiah 29:12 tells us, he says, "You will come to me, you will hear me, and I will listen to you." Now, what this verse is saying here is that he will listen to us. Now, what we do is we often confuse listening with action. Think of it kind of like this way. If your mom is saying, "Hey, I need you to go take out the trash," and we just sit there, then she might say, "Well, are you listening to me?" And if we say yes, she would say, "Well, then why are you not taking out the trash?" Right? Well, we kind of tend to have this mentality when it comes to our prayer life, and when we don't feel like God's answering, we question that sort of thing. And He says, "I do listen. I do care about what you're doing. Your prayers are not in vain." Now, this doesn't mean that God is just a sympathetic ear and He doesn't ever work. God is always working. God is moving, but when God moves, He moves for good, and in fact, He only moves for good. And so when He doesn't move, it's an invitation to dig deeper and push deeper into the God that is good.